Can I help you?
Yeah, I got the Batman Wayne Foundation house.
Hey, Corey, check this out. Batman Foundation dollhouse. That's what this is, right? A dollhouse?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, part of the appeal of Batman was he was just a normal guy. He wasn't born with superhero powers or bitten by a radioactive spider.
A normal guy, a billionaire. That's a normal guy.
Who had a sexy voice. Robin, come in, please.
Any idea what you're looking to get out of it?
I'm thinking $700.
I don't know. $700 for a Batman dollhouse?
Yeah, but it comes with the box.
I don't know, Big Hoss. I think you need to call in Steve for this one.
I believe he's at a toy convention.
Well, I'm sorry, my man. We're gonna have to pass.
We're not gonna pass.
We're gonna have to pass.
No,
Steve's
we're not gonna pass. I'll give you $500 for it.
I bet you it's not worth that. Guaranteed you're gonna lose on that.
Can you do 6?
I can do 5.
Take it and run, buddy. Take it and run.
You got a deal.
I do. I'll tell you what. We're gonna bring Steve in when he gets back, and if it's more than $500, you're gonna wear a costume that I choose.
And if it's worth less, you see Robin right there? You're gonna be wearing green underwears and a red dress, just like that.
Sure, buddy. Okay, write him up.
Let's go. He's my boss, but you got over on him today. This piece of crud can't be worth more than freaking $200. I mean, it's got the worst thing going for it. It's Batman.
Well, I guess you're not that much of a Batman fan, but...
Corey bought a Batman dollhouse for $500 without checking in with our expert first. And I think he way overpaid. So we made a bet, and if Steve values this at under $500, Corey's gonna have to do whatever I say.
This is pretty cool, man.
I don't know if I'd say cool.
Well, it's funny, I know you don't like Batman, but in the 70s, Batman ruled. Batman was so popular that you had companies like Mego trying to kind of produce whatever they could. Mego, when they had started producing these play sets, they started with like the Planet of the Apes. They produced like the big play set with the treehouse. So then in '74, the Batcave came out. And unique from the fact that you didn't have anything that was like this big of a play set for boys. You had the Barbie Dream House, you had those type play sets, but for boys, you hadn't really gotten to something that was this big.
I think that's why Corey liked it so much, because he loves dollhouses.
So, what do you think it's worth?
So I noticed that you're missing the rope, which would actually pull up the elevator here. And then there was a little bat shield that attached to the end of it that would hang off this piece. And then when you'd pull it up to a floor, you would hook it over the front to be able to place the elevator on different levels.
That's gotta affect the price drastically, right?
It is one of the harder pieces to find. It is commonly missing. However, because it is so commonly missing, most collectors would be more than satisfied with this because you have all of the clips. Those are always missing or broken. You have all of the furniture pieces. It's a very nice box. And you've got the instruction sheet for it as well, which is really cool. So obviously you've got almost everything that you would need here for someone that would want a Wayne Foundation. If you're a Mego collector, it's not gonna take long for you to sell.
Okay, so I got a bet writing on this. I paid $500 for it. What do you think?
Well, a lot of times Chum is right when it comes to this type of stuff. He knows quite a bit about it.
When you know, you know.
However, I think in this point, I think Chum's wrong. And the reason being is because I think you guys have no problem getting $1,100 for this.
Sweet.
So, sorry, but you lost your bet, bud.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
You know
in
what?
for it.
I've got some stuff to do.
Okay, so what have you been up to while I was gone?
Chum lost a bet. As a matter of fact, I think he got a costume you need to try on.
Welcome to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop.
He's never looked better.
I like the belt. I like the pawn shop advertising. You're not gonna make him do this all day, are you?
For at least a while. He's really embracing the character.
Welcome to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop.
It's funny. I will give you that. But you're gonna freak the customers out, all right?
Why?
Because it's weird.
Come on, it's great. Look at him.
Welcome to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop.
Chum, you're done.
That's it today, Big Hoss.